I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting with a chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be if we could talk to the animals, learn all their languages, maybe take an animal degree. I'd study elephant and eagle, buffalo and beagle, alligator, guinea pig and flea. I would converse in polar bear and python, and I would curse in and kangaroo. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I'd say preposterous. Can you? If I conferred with the furry friends and the animals, think of the amazing repartee. If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt and squeak and squawk with the animals, and they could talk to me. If I consulted with quadrupeds, think what fun we'd have asking over crocodile for tea. Or maybe lunch with 2 or 3 lions, walruses and sea lions. What a lovely place the world would be if I spoke slang to orangutans, be it managers by any fool on earth could plainly see. Discussing Eastern and modern dramas with intellectual llamas, that's a big step forward, you'll agree. I'd learn to speak in antelope and turtle, and my Pekingese would be extremely good. If I were asked to sing hippopotamus, I'd say anonymous, and I would if I could parley with pachyderms. It's a fairy tale where they'll have Sanderson and Grimm. A man who walks with the animals and talks with the animals, grunts and squeaks and talks with the animals, and they could talk to him. Let me hear them talk. I study every creature's language, so I could speak to all of them on sight. If friends said, can he talk and crab or maybe pelican, you'd say like hell he can, and you'd be right. And if you just stop and think of it, ain't no doubt of it, I'm gonna win a place in history. If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt, squeak, squawk with the animals, and they could squeak and squawk and speak and talk to me.
That's right, baby. Bucket of pigs. Bucket of pigs. It is. Whoa. It's actually a good song. Chug a lug, make you wanna holler, hi ho. All right, bucket of picks, bucket of picks, bucket of picks. Welcome to the Bucket of Picks, your weekly art prompt show where we show your stuff, your creations, your photos, whatever you can come up with to match our subject. This last week's subject was pets. There's lots and lots of pets. Everybody's got a pet. Lots of people have pets. Let's put it that way. My son works for a pet store. He's an assistant manager at a store, pets, but he also works another job, part-times at the pet shop place. That's where he started. But yeah, he's got that going on. Yes, welcome everybody. Hello to everybody down in the chat room there. Hello to everybody in chat. I see Vanessa. I see Tim. Tim. I'm sure Barb's hiding in the background there. Don't be shy. Say hello, everybody. Say hello. It's not gonna hurt you to stop and say hello at all. It really won't. I promise it won't. I go way up here, and then I could see, because I know there's people over there. I know there's people just watching in the background. That's quite fine. That's quite all right. Quite all right indeed. I know there's at least 2 others out there. Yeah, that's right. I know you're out there hiding. Excuse me. And I also have the doggy cup today because it's pets. Pets was our subject. Many people have sent in. Most of our usuals have sent in creations of all kinds, pictures of all kinds relating to pets. Remember, photography is an art, and creation is part of it. And doing that, if it makes you happy, it's an art. Most likely, it's most likely going to be, art in my eyes for sure. So, always be happy to post what you've got. If you'd like to do that, you could do that either at Fan Art Workshop Consortium on Facebook, but even easier, send it to at gmail.com. BUCKETOPICKS, all lowercase, at gmail.com. And we will get everything going. I'm looking for my pet. Hang on 1 second. Where's my pet? Where is it? Dog, where are you? Zuko! Zuko! I don't know. All right, maybe he'll come down. I don't know. A little rat. Little rat. Ooh. But anyways, this week it was pets, and we're going to take a look at some stuff in a few minutes here. I hope everybody's had a great week. Let's go through that first. Let's see. I'll update myself. I'll go first. Okay. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week. Wasn't too bad. A little bit of rain. A whole lot of grass cutting yesterday. Boo. Terrible. Not a fun time. Not a fun time. It was very deep because it had rained on and off like all week long, which gave it plenty of opportunity to grow much longer. So that's how it goes. So yes, let's see. It's very quiet here tonight. Nicole said she might not be able to be on because of storms. So let's send some positive storm vibe, not so positive vibes her way so that she can get through the storm. That's how I should word it. Yeah, that'll work. That reminds me, I just want to give the heads up like I do every week. I have ADHD like many of you do too. So I just want you to know I'm going to try to wrangle it in. And if you mention something or I don't come back around and talk about something, let me know. It's okay. I'll do my best to get around there, though. I don't do too bad. I've been getting better just by knowing that that's probably been my problem all these years. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, there's that. Keep that in mind as we go through this whole thing. Hopefully, you'll be able to just keep up with me because I like to drink caffeine. I like to drink coffee a lot. And I realized I was so, I go, oh, I'll just have some iced tea. Da, 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 da. And then I realized, oh, that's caffeine too. And I like chugged a couple of big glasses of it. And I'm like, yeah, bing. So now I'm actually just trying to maintain right now with a warm cup of coffee because my hands were cold, believe it or not. I don't know why my hands were cold. I don't know. Bad circulation. Oh, circulation. Ah. Ooh, it feels good though, man. Boo, I don't even want to think about winter yet, although I was driving down the road going, oh, this is great. The sun's coming out, it's blue sky, everything's nice. It's nice and hot, right? 84 degrees, right? Beautiful day. And I'm going, and then I picture it all wintry with no leaves, and I'm going, oh, ugh. And I could actually really see it. I'm like, oh boy, and feel it. And I'm like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that at all. I got to move somewhere warmer, but that means more humidity, and that means a lot warmer, like all the time. That means warm season is extra warm. That's the only thing about living up north. You really, really appreciate that warmth when it comes. But we got nailed with some really hot ones recently. Stupid hot yesterday, but the humidity was like a gajillion. So 167% humidity. It was crazy. You just walked through and you were dripping, just dripping, sweating like there's no business. It was rough. It was rough. What are you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, it's wintertime over at down under where Vanessa is, right? It's the cold season there. It's winter. Well, I don't know how close you guys are to the equator, but you're closer than most, right? Isn't it like warm in most? There's no snowy areas in Australia, is there? Is there snow? Can you ski in Australia anywhere? I always thought no. I thought it was like all these towns around the edge, and then the middle was all like no man's land, desert, horribleness. Is the outback where there's no water. That's what I had. Oh, it's freezing there. What do you consider freezing? Now in Fahrenheit is what we use, but in Fahrenheit over here, we get down to 0, which is, what is that for you guys? That's going to be about, hang on. That's going to be about minus 20 Celsius, I think, is 0. We go lower than that too. We can get down to like minus 20 and stuff like that. It only snows at the Blue Mountains in the southwest, north southwest, NSW, or is that like a province or something like that? NSW. What is NSW? I'm an American. We don't know. The Blue Mountains. I didn't know there were Blue Mountains. I want to ski in Australia. I want to be the one person that goes to Australia to ski. That would be something. Although I haven't skied in a long time, so that would be I'd probably get hurt. Probably not. See, that's an ADHD thing. Yeah, I got to go back through. Nah, now that I think about it, not a good idea. All right, anyways. So pets it was, and snow it does, but only in the Blue Mountains in Australia. Whatever. What is NSW? I really need to know what that is. New South Wales. Okay, see, I wouldn't have known that. It's like you don't know all our states. You probably don't know what Wisconsin is. Probably haven't heard of Wisconsin or Iowa. But then within all the states, we have counties. And then the counties have towns and cities. And then, it's all in the size of where you put your eyes. It's all in. That's actually pretty cool. That's a perspective. That's the song I'm going to use if we do perspective comes out of the bucket. We should do some actual some classical art lesson kind of prompts, like perspective again and foreshortening, that kind of thing. Oh, I got a giant hand, but way back here, my head's so little. I will crush you. So yeah, you guys remember that? I will crush your head. You remember that? Kids in the Hall. Look that up. I guarantee you, it's on YouTube. If you look that up, I don't know. You guys in Australia probably don't know it. I crush your head. Kids in the Hall, crush your head. Crush your head. Crush your head. It's great. Pretty funny. Your head is crushed. So, oh, that was a long time ago. That had to be in the 80s. That had to be from the TV in the 80s. I'm pretty sure it's when the Kids in the Hall came out. Wow. I wonder if you guys know what it is. When that came out, Kids in the Hall, put it in the comments below. Let me know. I'm watching it right here. Sydney is in New South Wales. Okay, so Sydney is on the southwest side of the country, if I remember correctly. Southwest edge. You know what I mean? That curve. I'm pretty sure it's on that side. All right. My geography isn't great when it's, past, a couple counties over. No, actually, I've driven across country a couple times here when I was much younger. When I was a much younger man, but I wouldn't mind driving out to Montana. That would be cool. Having a road trip and going to Montana. If anybody wants to meet me in Montana and look for treasure, let me know. I'm open to that. All right. Let's see. Oh, by the way, hit some of the happy buttons over there in the comments over there if you can. I'm pretty sure you got little buttons. You could happy buttons. Hit those. That helps the algorithm, as well as also, while I got you all there, all ones of you there, hit the like while you're watching. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the notification bell. All those little things add up and help the algorithm. And we'll get out there to more artist peoples who are just kind of doing it on the side and just like have no purpose. And well, hey, at least you could do it and hang out with us here every Sunday night at 8 o'clock for live stream. I did actually have somebody comment on one of my shorts, and they want me to do a Pink Floyd short. So I think I'm going to do that for them pretty soon. That would be a cool thing. See, you asked me to do something, I'm going to do it most likely. Especially if it comes to art and it catches my fancy, because ADHD, it's like, yeah, I gotta get that. Everything else will go by the wayside. Everything gets pushed aside, and then you got to do it. Especially if it's something you really like. So there's that. Anyways, all right, what is going on? It was pets. Should we go over to the cool kid table? Let's all walk over there and sit down at the cool kid table. There's always room, even if you didn't participate. You can always participate on the next one. Not a big deal. But let's go sit at that table. Cool kids, come on. Let's go sit at the cool kid table. Then we're going to go to, boom, over here again. And let me see if I can do this. Hang in there with me, folks. Just for a minute. Just for a minute. While I try to get this all figured out here. All right, here we go. Just got to get rid of this. Boom. And then go with this. This one? Yes, there we go. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Okay. I'm over here now, see? It's the technicals that make the show. You know what I mean? Oh, and I do have some funny. I got some pet. I got a little lineup of pet stuff that we could watch that's pretty funny. I put a bunch of them together so you don't have to. And we'll watch those in a little bit after we go through the cool kid table stuff. Let's check it out. Who are we going to go with first? Let's go with, I better keep them in order so I can do it all sequentially. And if you'd like to say, don't forget to say hi to Olga, who's going to be watching this in the morning, her morning, which is going to be in about, probably about 12 hours from now, probably 8 a.m. there. Yeah, she'll watch it about 8 a.m. for us, I think, is when she'll be watching it, or at least somewhere around then, I think. I don't know. She's in Russia, St. Petersburg area, and I really hope that all went well and you didn't have any problems. I know that the Wild Berries warehouse had a problem somewhere near you, if I was reading the map correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I hope that didn't affect you guys too badly. Stay out of the line of fire. Go out to your it looks like, truthfully, from the news that we're getting here, from the news I'm seeing here, from this one source, an online source, independent news guy on YouTube, you're probably not allowed to see it, but it looks like the the elite in the country and the people are really just asking Putin to come on, man. It's time. It's time to just call this off. Get out of pull out and resign. Go live in North Korea. I heard some of people say, "Whoo, wow." So yeah, it got there. So yes, leave in the comments. Hi, Olga. I did find out how to put the comments. Everybody should be able to see the comments when they rewatch it later now. So if you missed something or you wanted to see something, you can go there. And once it's up, then you can put comments under the video itself once it's up on YouTube and posted after we've watched it too. You can do that too. So maybe you'll catch her saying hello in the morning. If you look at around 8, it'll be 8. No, it'll be what time? I don't know. I can't figure it out. All right. Who's up first? Let's start with Nicole. Boom. Look at that tattoo. That's Buster. If you guys didn't know, most of you people know Buster. Buster was your dog. And passed recently, and awesome tattoo. Excellent rendition. He was a bulldog. He was awesome. He was a cool dog. See him every once in a while. If you go look at Nicole has a YouTube channel, and if you go over there, you'll be able to see Buster. Buster's an awesome, great pet. Also, as well as that one, I know, right? How great is that? I don't have the cojones to get a tattoo. Not yet. Nope. I came really close. I could tell you a tattoo story. Oh man, yeah. I could tell you a couple tattoo stories. I don't have one, but I got some stories I could tell about them. All right. Anyways, almost got one. That's one story. There's some other ones, but anyways, yes, very nice, Nicole. I know that you can't be watching right now, but we're hoping you're being safe. Stay away from the big storms. Have the basement ready to run to if you need to. I don't know how hard it is there. I didn't check out the weather, but I hope it's okay. All right. Also from Nicole, boom, another homage to Buster. How great is that? How great is that? That's another great one. You got cojones for putting all that ink on your skins. I'm a scaredy cat when it comes to tattoos. I don't know. I think I don't even think I could do tattoos. Even as an artist, I don't think I would want to try to do that to somebody's skin. I'd be all jumpy. I don't think I'd be good at it at all. Especially, don't ever ask me to do a portrait. I'd have to be doing like koi fish and shit like that. Samurai stuff. All right. Let's see. Do, do, do. All right. Very nice job. Thank you for participating. And we all loved Buster, and we still do to this day. He's much alive in our hearts, for sure. Especially yours. And on your arm. How great is that? Okay, now Olga's got a whole portfolio this week. Her thing is, she said, bears can like to have pets too. And I said, what? And then I opened it up and it went, boom, there's one. There's a bear with a little kitty cat. I knew this was going to get into the cuteness factor. Ugh. For a guy like me, let's do cute. I don't know how to do cute. So if I actually, it's because I have no idea how to do cute. All right, so we got one there. That's nice. As always, her bears are awesome. And look at that, very nurturing. All her bears are very nurturing and kind. All right, that's one. We got a few more to go here for her too. Hold up. Okay. There you go. Snail. A bear could have a snail as a pet. Sure. How cute. Look at this. It's got a snail there. How cute. How cute. Oh, boy. All right. I never did put these back on. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, you guys should be able to hear me. You would tell me too. You would tell me anyway. If I wasn't, if you couldn't hear me. All right. Put that down there. What else we got here? What? No. There we go. Yay! Very nice. Well, very nice job. Everybody loves it. I like, see? I like it with the white background, but it's very strange to see her do a picture without the background filled in. That's very bizarre. That's a rare picture right there for her. I bet you she intended to fill it in. I can guarantee it. She'll comment later, so make sure you do a rewatch, at least for the first 23 minutes or so. And I guarantee she's going to comment and answer that for us. All right. And I get notifications when it comes in, when notifications come in after on the rewatch, which is cool for me. I can go, hey, look, the world. I've been seen by ones of people. My ones of people. Very nice job with the snail and the bear. Okay. Also, we have from Olga, boom, a bear with a horse. With a horse. Okay, I know there's probably some kind of story behind this, some kind of Russian folk tale or something like that. There must be. There must be. There's always purpose within her drawings. There is. There always is. Except for, the cutesy ones like, oh, look at this snail. Those ones. That's just from the heart, those. But most of them like this, if I go, what? I go, well, it's got to have something behind it. You know what I mean? That's very nice, though. Absolutely nice. Very nice job. You usually don't do the side view of the bears either. That's cool that you did the side view. Once again, a blank background. What is that about? Excuse me. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And we have one more from Olga. Now I know this is boom, and this says, "What's he doing?" And the other one is saying he's just flaunting off his white coat because somebody with a white coat is all snobby and pretentious, and so it's like a play on words. This would be a good Halloween card in Russia. Do you guys celebrate Halloween in Russia? I would be interested in knowing that. Wouldn't you all like? Wouldn't you like to know it? Say it in the chat. Ask her. Put it in the chat. Look at Vanessa's chatting it up. I know there's more than just her there. Y'all can. Where's Tim? Is Tim in there? Tim's in there. Tip, 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 tip. I knew you were in there. Hope everything's going okay with Tim. Probably falling asleep. Tim, Tim, Tim. All right, let's go. All right, Olga, thank you very much for your precipitations this week. Absolutely awesome work as always. And I actually read and figured out how to explain this one here that we're looking at. So kudos to me on that. So, speaking of pets, hi, hi. You guys want to see my doggy, my old doggy? Hang on. I apologize for all the Blair Witchiness. Hang on. Here she is. Here's Sophie. Sophie. Look up here. Look up here. There you go. Oh, she just wants to be rubbed. She's very old. She's very old. She's like 14. Yeah, I know. I know. So, yes. See, I get right to the cool kid table having a live pet on Pet Week. There you go. There's Tim. Tim is there. Hey, Tim. Oh, okay. You're a good girl. Look at you. Look at you. All right. All right. Let me put this back. I know you want me to just keep rubbing. I can't right now. I got to do this. Got to try to get that all back in check, which it isn't. I got wires. Oh. Pardon me, folks. Sorry. Chattanooga choo choo. Okay, better. There we go. So, yes, very nice job, Olga. Thank you for showing everything this week. Very nice job. Always appreciate that you participate every week. Let's see. Now we got Vanessa. Okay. See, this is also a. There's Zuko. Zook. There's my other dog. You coming up? Come on. Try to get my other dog up here. This is in honor of her cat that passed away. I forget the cat's name. I apologize. I remembered. Oh, and there's another one too, by the way. But I remember the second one. How great is that? That's awesome. It's tattoo week. See, I could. Oh, I'm scared. I'd be scared to get it, man. Does Titan have any tattoos? Is he a tattoo guy? I don't know. Riley, that's right. Riley was the cat's name. That's right. That's an awesome tattoo. I like how the simplicity of line, the way it works like that, and the outline of the cat like that. So very simple, but very stated. You know what I mean? That's cool. Excellent design. Excellent. Very nice choice. Excellent. And Riley's always alive as long as you're thinking about him. You know what I mean? He has one on his back. Is it like a giant screaming eagle? Or is it like I just saw something move right there. Or is it like, or is it like Boy George? Does he have a full back a full back piece of Boy George dancing? I bet you that's what it is. Bet you that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right. All right. It should say Vanessa on his back, across his back. Is that right? That's what it should say. That's what it should be on there. All right. Oh, yin yang, yin and yang. Cool. That's nice. That's like, oh, check this out. Here's something about the yin and the yang symbol. Just because I saw it. It's a beautiful thing, by the way. But they have figured out at the Large Hadron Collider, I think is where they figured it out. But they were able to map what entangled particles actually look like. You know how in physics they say, okay, it's all right. If you have two entangled particles and you separate them to two totally different places in the universe, like light years away, when this one changes its force, this one instantly flips as well. So if this one went to a positive, this one will instantly flip as well. Instantaneously, regardless of the distance between the two, which is spooky correlation at a distance, I think is what spooky attraction at a distance is what it was, is what Einstein called it. And he couldn't explain it, but in mathematics prove it. But they mapped it out. When they mapped out what two entangled particles look like, it looks like yin and yang. How could that's thousands and thousands of years old, that symbol? How could that symbol, how could they have known that symbol was like, and it is exactly it, and it, one without the other isn't anything at all. Is really, you have to have one without the other, and one reacts to what the it's how could they know? How do it know? How do they know that? How did they know that thousands of years ago? How how? But it is. Look it up. Look it up. All right. All right. I digress. All right. So y'all learned a little something about that today. Entangled particles really blow my mind. Physics and stuff really bakes my noodle, man. It's cool though. Very nice tattoo. And we also have, dun dun dun, their cat now, Lucifer. Oh my goodness. Lucifer. Yeah, that's what he's saying later too. What do you think you're doing? And he's just looking. What do you think? Hey, hey! Don't be taking my picture. I will kill you. I will kill you in your sleep. Look at him. He just looks evil. That one. Whew. All right, I'm gonna give you some little happy buttons over here for that one. He is. Yes, we have cats as well. We have two cats. We have Nico, a black cat, similar looking to that one. Got a big white chest though, or a white spot. Is it a white spot or is it on his? No, Nico's just black. I'm thinking about my old cat. Wow, wow. Gates having his photo taken. See, I could tell. I knew it. How dare you try to take a piece of my soul in your camera? He just looks angry. No, what? You did that without my permission. Hey. All right. Anyhow. Very, very nice. Excellent. Very cool cat. Cool looking cat. Reminds me of my cat, actually. Thank you for participating very much. And I love your tattoo. Excellent. Sorry about your old cat. But happy about your new cat. Not exactly his name and all and his disposition, but cool cat. Cool that he's your cat. All right. Who's up next? Okay. And then there's me. You saw my one doggy. There's the same dog sitting at the top of the stairs going, wanting to come downstairs and like doesn't want to because it hurts her legs. So she props herself like that and just kind of watches, make sure I doesn't have any food. As soon as there any food, chips come out or something like that, boop, right down the stairs. And then she can watch the kitchen, which is just to her left there. There's a little it's not a door right there. There's actual. It turns around the corner and it goes into the kitchen. So she can keep an eye on all the foods in the house. She likes to eat everything. So anything food wise. So yeah, that's Sophie. And boom, that's Frankie. That's the one you guys don't see. It's not. It's another little dog just like the other one, but that's he's white and tan difference in his tones, and Zuko is black and white. This one's tan and white. So they're pretty cool, man. Gotta love them. They're pretty cool. Dun-dun-dun. So that's Frankie. So that's two of the pets. And then, like I said, I got two cats as well. And there's a guinea pig upstairs named Fonzie that eats a lot of carrots. I give him carrots all the time. All right. Video feed is buffering. Maybe I'm talking too loud. All right, I should move along here. I should move along. Very nice job, Barb. I appreciate it. And keep on being a regular. Well, enjoy seeing what you make every week. Nice. Nice. That's actually really cool too. Reminds me of my son and his dog. And our Jade, our other dog. I don't know if he really knew Jade too much. More this dog. Yeah, they've been and my son moved out, so like the dog's bumming, which is a bummer. Then we have Tim, Tim, Tim's cats in wood burnings. How cool is that? See, we got Romeo, Sabrina, Tabitha, and Phoebe's. So that's cool. How great is that? Those are cool. I don't know if I could do a cat. I've never actually tried to do a cat. Did you do these? Did you do these? Did Tim do these? It's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. That's cool. That's cool. That's very nice. I always wanted to do like a wood burning thing like that. But then I had to try to be all fancy and I was going to use a magnifying glass in the sun and try to do it like that, you know, and yeah, my eyes got too buggy way too fast and I couldn't do it. And I just started like burning things instead. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I was a kid when I tried to do that. Let's try. I just ended up burning stuff instead. Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, I gotta admit. Okay. I hope the video isn't buffering for you guys. It bailed on me last week, remember? I hope that doesn't happen again. Let me keep moving along quickly here. It's been what? 12 minutes? No, a little more than that. All right. Oh, I'm not going to be able to answer that right now. It's going to be my mom. Right in the middle of bucket picks. She's going to want some details on how to. Oh my gosh. We're just going to let that answer on its own. All right. All right. There we go. They can voicemail me. I'll answer that in a little while when we're done with bucket picks. But right now, it's bucket picks. Let's see. Okay, Tim. Very nice job, Tim. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. You did not do it. You can't take credit. Okay, we'll give you that. Very nice. Excellent pieces, though. Whoever did it did an excellent job. Very nice job. You should commend them. Yeah, it is cool. It is super cool. Sorry, I got all lost in the cat's eyes. I got lost in the eyes of the cat. Ah, hypnotized. Thank you for your participation. And we have two more from Christine. I don't know if she's going to be on tonight, but maybe she is. That's she said her second husband's dog. I had a dog similar looking to this named Binko. It was an Australian sheepdog, Australian sheepdog. I'm pretty sure is what it was, and it was black and white with the white white blaze down its and white paws, and it was the best dog ever. Best dog ever. Best dog ever. It was like my first dog I ever had, actually. Great dog. Oh, I miss that dog a lot. Very nice, though, Christina. Thank you very much for showing that. I don't know if you drew that or not, but that is absolutely amazing. If you did, that's amazing. But I will give big credit to whoever did. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Very good. Excuse me. All right. Excuse me again. Oh, that's not going to make good for an O. Woo! Going to give you all an O in a minute. Mom calling it Sunday is about 8:45. I just want to let you know that. Got what? Going. Hang on 1 second. I need on vacation this week, so I'm already get that money. I have to meet with you tomorrow. Okay. All right. I have to check that out just to keep my daughter funded. My mom wants to help out with that, so that's what that's about. Okay. Yes, my daughter is still in Boston with the baby. The surgeon stopped in there today and said that she was doing very happy with how she's recovering. They're gonna see what's going on again on Tuesday. I think they're gonna have a scope to go down the throat and just look and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, and then make some decisions from there. And maybe we'll get an answer on when she comes back to Rochester. So that would be a cool thing to happen. So everybody, cross your fingers for good healings. We're not worried about how long it takes, as long as it heals well. That's what we're worried about more than anything. So thank you already for all the good vibes that you've sent to my granddaughter. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And Christina has one more. Boom. Abe, her son's rat. That I believe that she did draw this one. So that's pretty awesome. So I think she did the dog too. That's amazing. Amazing work. I like the rat. How great is that? That's great. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, me. Thank you, Vanessa. And you'll have to tell me more about that Boy George tattoo, Vanessa, that he's got. That'll be something. Oh, okay, whatever. Hey, to each his own, I guess. Whatever. All right, where are we going to go from here? Let's go over to the main one. Okay, thank you everybody for participating this week. I hope I didn't leave anybody out by not seeing you or grabbing a picture soon enough before we got started this evening. But I do try to take a look at 7:30. So if you do want to have your stuff looked at, or shown along with everybody else's here, or just send it to @gmail.com. I can say that faster than anyone on the planet, by the way. So, yeah, you can't beat that. So, send it to bucketopics@gmail.com. BUCKETOPICKS. All one word, all lowercase. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am here every Sunday at 8, so as long as nothing crazy is going on in life, and usually I'll have a heads up beforehand. So, but you want to hang out any Sunday at 8 o'clock? Come on down. Come on down. We're here. We are here hanging. All right. That being said, let's go. Something I want to show you about pets before we move away from the whole pet thing. I put together a little lineup of let's see, which one are we going to use? I think it's this one. No, it's this one. This is the one we're going to use. Right? Yes. Okay. So we're going to go over here and we're going to watch this. It does look like it's buffering. I apologize for how it's buffering. It says I have excellent connection, but let's see. Okay, we're going to go to. Okay, ready? See how this is looking. Little peek. All right. Got to have the volume up all the way. Okay. Just going to check this one. That one's up. Okay. Let's go back over here. Ready? All right. Watch. Have fun. Enjoy this.
Buster, did you just fart? Yes, twice.
Wee! 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 Wee!
Who did this?
Oh, shit.
Be brave. Come on, be brave. Well, wait it out. Come on, you can do it. Go backwards if you have to. There you go. There you go. Oh, okay, now hurry. Jump into mommy's head.
Wee! Wee!
One step at a time, Bartholomew. Stairs are very treacherous. Okay, Daryl. Where's Kenneth?
What? Guys, I'm coming!
Okay. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got. Let's go back.
The Capital One Cafe at least.
All right. Go over here. Okay. Those are funny. Those are easy to find, man. I think those ones. Wee! Wee! Those are great, right? Those are funny. All right. Sorry. I just had to put a little something together there. All right. I owe you guys a big O for participating this week. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Always keep creating no matter what. I do this so you guys can keep and practice along with me. And this week was a little easy because you could just snap a picture of your pet, which is cool because then you can, spend a little time with the pet, which is always fun. All right. Bucket of picks. Time to do the big O. If you guys don't know what the big O is, you're going to find out right now. If you want a big O and if you don't want one, you better step out of the room because this is quite a big O. So prepare yourself, get yourself in a good position, relaxed, ready. Gotta wet your whistle first. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying. This is the exercise so I can get lots of oxygen in my lungs and give you the big O you all deserve for participating every week. At least you can find one big O here, regardless of your life. I guarantee you at least one. Sing along. If you don't know the words, follow the bouncing finger to the big O. Oh, not quite the O yet. Oh, you'll know when it comes. Oh, it's all set. I'm going to breathe. damn it. Okay, it's going to be for real now in a minute. In a second here. Hang on. It threw me way off. I forgot Nicole wasn't here. Pigs. Ooh, not too bad. 105.35. It's not the official. Nicole. Ooh. I was getting a little sleepy after the big old. Whoo. Oh, that was a big yawn. Wow. It's like inherent. Oh, big yawning is inherent after a big O. Wow, yeah, that's exactly, that was it right there. Whew. All right, I hope you were all at least semi-impressed with that. I'll just leave that time up there for everybody to check out. All right. 105. All right, I hope you're happy. Thank you very much. You guys deserve it. So there you go. Whether you wanted that or not, there you go. Whether you owed along with me or not, I don't know. But there is an open O challenge, by the way. If you can owe longer than that 1 minute and 5 seconds, 0.35, and you can prove it, send a video to bucketofpics@gmail.com. And I'll check it out, and I'll go, oh, I've been beaten. But I don't think you're going to beat me. So, good luck with all of that. But it's an open challenge. Go ahead and give it a shot if you'd like to. Not, don't. All right. Anyway, moving along. What else we got going on today? We got to actually pick from the bucket. All right, I'm going to put this away. My braggings. I'll put my bragging stick away. There you go. Bucket of pigs. I'll put away my white coat. See how I circled back around from Olga's thing? I'll stop flaunting my white coat. Right, Olga? Flaunting the white coat. I got it right? I think I got it right. I think I used it in the correct context. All right, we have very few in the bucket, very few picks. So, send in your suggestions of slips I could put in there. If you'd like a subject in there, in the bucket, let me know. Put it in there. If you send it to bucketofpics@gmail.com, I will put it in there. There will be no doubt that you put it in there. And Tim, I'm going to have to ask Tim to put in more suggestions, because only Tim is a suggestion person. And I don't know where Carmen is. I really miss Carmen. I don't know what's happened to Carmen. I don't know why she would abandon us. So I hope that everything is going okay. She's probably dealing with something, and I hope she's doing all right. I hope you get to watch this. If you're just watching it quietly every now and then, we're thinking about you a lot. So we hope to hear from you again soon. Soon, darn it, soon. All right. Let's see what we're going to work on this week. Let's see. We're coming up on an hour here. This is going to be perfect. All right. They're very small. Okay, I got one. got one. It's right here. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Let's see what it says. What's it gonna be this week? This week is going to be something with a G, I saw. Gangstas? No, it's Grim Fairy Tales. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know what Nicole's gonna come up with for a thumbnail for me. By the way, the thumbnails that are brought to you by AI, brought to you by Nicole. So, Nicole, thank you very much as always for the thumbnail that you provide each and almost every week here. So I don't know how this is gonna look, but good luck. Grim Fairy Tales. There you go. I think that's a good one. I think that's a very good one. Hope everybody else is cool with that. So that's what we're going to be working on. And we're going to put up a post, and hopefully I will have everything ready to go. And you can, if you want to rewatch later on or have somebody watch along with somebody else or whatever, make sure you throw some comments on there and some likes, and bring along a friend next week. Mention it to him. Tell him, oh, make something, put on there. It's fun. The guy does a big So what are you going to do? You guys are on a, it's Monday morning for you guys, isn't it? Ooh, you're Monday morning for Vanessa right now. Ooh. So a lot of people aren't going to be watching along. Maybe some of some of the female friends in the neighborhood, perhaps. But you probably go to work too. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea of your ethics. Your work ethic. You and Titan's work ethics. I have no clue. All right, anyhow. Grim Fairy Tales is the subject for this week. The only other things that I ask you to do is go out there and make two people smile. Who will make two other people smile? Who will make two other people smile? Who will make two other people smile? Who will make two other people? And then you can't see me, like John Cena, through all them smiles. So go out there and do that. I'm going to close out here fairly quickly. I was going to do something creepy, but I didn't come up with anything. And we did come up on an hour. We're going to keep it to about an hour this week. So if you'd like longer ones, let me know too. Just let me know in the comments. Or drop a comment in the channel. Just go to the channel and leave comments there in the posts. You can go to community. I think it's community button and hit that and go over there, and there's posts on there. You can post me there and find out. Or just comment on anything really on the tail end of any short or live stream. That's fine too. All right, everybody. I'll see you next week. Vanessa, thank you for doing so much talking. That's pretty cool. An example of Grim Fairy Tale would be, let's see. I think Hansel and Gretel is one of them. I think Hansel and Gretel is one of them. But when their actual tales were like, didn't end in the nice ways that we saw, that we read about when we were kids in the fairy tales, they had like terrible endings. Like Goldilocks didn't make it. I think Goldilocks is one of them. But that's a whole different thing too. They do not end the same way. So anyways, thank you everybody for hanging out with me. Hopefully you'll be here next week. Round up a few people, bring them along with you. We'll get more ones of people along, and it'll be a trend. We'll trend, like the kids say. We don't cast no shade here. No judgment zone. So whoever wants to show something, it's all good, man. It's all acceptable and it's all appreciated. Everybody have a great week. Go out there, have a great time. Keep yourself happy and healthy. And let's see. Other than that, just stay in touch with yourselves. All right. Oh, sorry about the buffering. I saw it was doing a little buffering. So stay in touch with your bad selves, everybody. Peace. Bye. Bye-bye.